What's up YouTube and welcome to a new version of the negative Jane archetype, one of my favorite decks ever. Now, first of all, I know that this build does play a lot of Series 4 cards, but before you run away, before you don't have them, let me just tell you right away, they are all easily replaceable. Instead of Darkhawk and Valkyrie, you can play cards like Black Panther, Blue Marvel, Magic, or Wong for some unrevealed synergy. And instead of Bast and Zabu, you could play cards like Wolfsbane, Bishop, or maybe Jubilee. And second of all, shoutout for this specific build goes to Den. He had the idea that Valkyrie might be really good in this deck and kind of work like a second Bast to buff up all of the low power cards that you did not manage to get inverted yet at the very end of the game. Also a great control tool to get rid of your opponent's big stuff. With that being said, I will play as many of these pool 4 cards as you have in this deck because they all have some great merit in this. First of all, let me explain the deck in its core. The idea here is to play Mr. Negative as early as possible by cheating him out on turn 3 already, with either Zabu discounting his mana cost or playing Psylocke on turn 2, making sure that we have 4 energy on turn 3. All of these cards are also amazing if they do get their power and energy cost inverted, and one of the biggest payoffs here is the ability to draw all of those inverted cards very rapidly, all at once basically, with Jane Foster. That can hit Arnim Zola if he's still stuck in our deck. We can draw Iron Man, we can draw Mystique, which are a great combo in and by themselves. Mystique into Iron Man for 0 power is absolutely insane, as well as Ironheart and Angela. That allows for an absolutely explosive final turn and will most of the time win you the game right away. So keep in mind that for this deck it is often good to snap early when you know you have some good combo online. So if you do play Mr. Negative, you always want to snap before you show Jane Foster, otherwise your opponent is most likely just going to run. So overall this deck is very flexible and you will always need to adapt to the current situation, but just some pointers of strategy. You often want to keep one location somewhat open for some late game Arnim Zola power play. So if you have one location completely free, you can drop an Iron Man there on turn 5 and then Zola it on turn 6, buffing both of the other locations immensely. And the other thing is that you often want to be behind until the final turn. You want to bait your opponent in, you want to make them snap first, you want to not reveal to them how strong you really are and which inverted cards you might have in hand. And with Valkyrie, you also prefer your opponent to have the initiative. They usually play some big card on the final turn, and you can then reveal Valkyrie after them and bring it down to just the puny 3 power. As a final verdict, this is probably the strongest Mr. Negative deck I have played so far, and it might also be the most fun one I have played. I can definitely recommend this one for climbing. It is not easy to play, but once you get the hang of it, it is very strong and will catch your opponents by surprise a lot. It helped me win like 50 or 60 cubes in the infinite rank within less than 2 hours. And if you want to see some inspiration from that climb, here are some gameplay examples for you. And don't forget that if you are missing some of these pool 4 cards, here's a video with another slightly different build of this with less pool 4 cards that is also very playable. Let your creativity roam free. Angela left is really good. Like, Quantum Realm is generally good for our deck. Not a Thanos deck, but we don't really have a power opening, so there's no point in snapping. Wolverine. Could be Galactus. So the sponsors lately? Yeah, I'm really happy it's ramping up a bit. Thank you, thank you. Looks like my opponent's playing Galactus so far. I could play Mystique just to buff Angelon for some power, but I think this is... like, this either gets destroyed or we win it anyway, so might as well save her for Iron Man into Mystique. Shenanigans. I do really like Adam Warlock in Mr. Negative decks, but he will rarely really pop off. I think it's more of a fun option than a consistent good option. Okay, this definitely looks like Galactus, and they're committed to the middle, which I mean is not bad for us. After Iron Man, we don't have a lot of plays. Oh, they didn't ramp yet, so we're kind of chilling here.
Snap. I am Iron Man.
What's up, Boosty? Darkhawk it is. Not bad for us at all. Zola? Ooh, the plays.
I am Iron Man.
think this is Zola, right? Yeah, easy mode. And now we can still get some power into here.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Oh, this was gorgeous. Thank you, Dr. Octopus. Completely carried me.
Victory.
GG's. I mean, our opponent was probably retreating anyway. They had quite the weak opening, but that Darkhawk was a backfire. Complete backfire. Show power. I'm not gonna spew cubes here. I still want to showcase how to play this deck properly. Oh, Valkyrie would have also been great last game. Oh yeah, sure, Psylocke into Darkhawk. We want the Darkhawk in the middle, competing for a monster metropolis. One drop spam. Ooh. Nah, we still need one big card middle. It's easier for our opponent to fill up Nidavellir. I don't think we can snap yet, but generally speaking, this doesn't look too bad for us. Okay. The bamboozle plays. I mean, cool moves, but didn't really accomplish anything so far. Oh, that's a draw. That is a draw. So Jane Foster right now pulls Angela and Arnim. That's all we need to win the game. Okay. We just gotta not get Cosmode here. What else can we do? Iron Man, Mystique, Valkyrie. That also kind of just wins, doesn't it? Like Iron Man right side now and then Mystique Valkyrie middle. But I like Jane Foster more. Mind if I post some leaked nerf? No, go ahead. But are you sure it's a legit leaked nerf? That's always the question. Okay, played Cloak and didn't move anything. Okay. So how about just Zola middle and win the two side lanes? I don't think anything can go wrong here. Buffs up the Darkhawk, buffs up the base power. Might be stronger than Iron Man overall. Because Darkhawk is only 6. Could also do stuff like this. I think that's stronger. So the worst our opponent can do to us would be Heimdall. But they have priority, it kind of gets countered pretty hard by Valkyrie. Should be safe. Yeah, this came into fruition perfectly. Nice. Nice, nice, GG's.
Victory.
Same opponent, destroy deck. We want to drop Psylocke or Zabu so we can just play Bast on one here. Although it's debatable if that actually makes us stronger or weaker with this hand. Because of Jane Foster.
Oh, snap.
I think this is our best opportunity to snap. We should be favored no matter what, even if we whiff on Psylocke or Zabu, because we can go negative into Jane. Oh, baby. Not the kind of ramp I was expecting, but I'll take it. Please don't draw Iron Man now. Kind of been dissatisfied with low recently. Would you say it's worth getting into Snap even as a late starter? I think so. I mean, the new player journey was part of some of the most exciting part. Oh, that was some unfortunate draw here, but we can still have Mystique copy Iron Man on turn 5 5. And then Zola her on turn 6, which means we won't have an opportunity to play Jane, but I think that's fine. Null with Zola? Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. Destroyer Shuri. This might be Nimrod. Ooh. Okay, now this gets tricky. So this pulls inverted Darkhawk and Ironheart. I actually think Jane is better than the previous line of play I suggested. Might just have to ditch Arnim Zola. Oh, we also draw Angela. We actually fill up our hand here. Okay, I really want to send this back. Could still be Galactus, right? I think a Galactus Nimrod kind of build. Is this worth it? For the content? Okay, you got me, chat. Just for you. Oh, come on. That's a huge 50-50. They're trying to Galactus final turn, I think. Or Destroyer. Ah, no, Destroyer is too late. Come on, you can do it! 50-50! Get out of my face! Okay, now we give them a good Destroyer, but... this final turn is gonna be pretty cracked. Oh, come on! But, okay, it makes sense that they're not staying in this. They have no chance of winning. But look at this hand. Like, Angela into Iron Man, into Mystique, into Ironheart, into Darkhawk. What the heck? Complete overkill. Just go through my YouTube VODs, you'll find it. I think I called it a new way to play Patriot. Mirror Island against Thanos. That is highly suspicious. If we top deck Mr. Negative here, we have a shot. Otherwise, I think these two locations favor our opponents super duper hard. Ooh. Well, now it's a little bit different. The issue is this is a literal Shang-Chi magnet. See what happens. I definitely don't want to snap this. There's just too many options our opponent can have that ruin our day here. Oh, that's worse for them than it is for us. We don't like to see... How do Thanos players do it? How? That was 1 out of 16. Look at this hand. 3-0, 3-0, 6-0, 5-3. That was beyond dumb. They drew a rock off Subterranea to shuffle into Lockjaw and pull an arrow. Jesus. Give me a ramping tool and we're chilling. Arrow must get nerfed. Yeah, I'm not sure if nerfed or reworked. The arrow needs a tweak for sure. Oh really? Washington DC pops up and we just happen to run into a Patriot deck? On paper this is still winnable, we just need to top deck Bast here. One out of 6. So we need not draw, we need like Iron Man, Darkhawk, Angela on the next 3. Oh, we just have 2 draws, so we need Iron Man and Darkhawk pretty much. Valkyrie is kind of a dead card. Jane actually draws both of them. Then last turn we would have Iron Man, Mystique, Ironheart, Darkhawk, Angela. Should be good enough. Valkyrie mid. It doesn't... They still get washing... Like, Valkyrie mid would buff my opponent. I think we can get the comeback here. So the scariest play is my opponent playing Ultron middle. Ultron middle would put them to 24. The only other way to get buffs across to the other sides would be Blue Marvel. So this would be 20. The scariest here is 24. And I'm pretty sure we can beat both of them. Do something along these lines. Want more buffs to go middle, so Ironheart first and then Darkhawk last. Right, I don't think that can lose. They can't arrow left. They have priority, so Shang-Chi doesn't do anything. We grow a buff 24 in middle. They don't have onslaught. I think we got this. I guess they can play something like Hulk middle. That would be scary. Brother. Can you at least read the locations? Yeah, we would have beaten Hulk as well though with these Ironheart hits. Pretty sure that was the right play. Victory. GG's, that was good. The only thing maybe it was, since we have Darkhawk anyway, we could have swapped Mystique and Iron Man around to be a bit safer in the middle to get more power there. But either way, I think we're winning this. GG's. Guess who's back? Back again. The longer time I look at you, I want to know where's Sonic? I have finally managed to beat Sonic. Don't worry about Sonic anymore. I haven't seen the Sonic movie yet. I really need to do it. So I can really impersonify Dr. Eggman. This tower gets moved around, okay. Not quite sure yet if we'll want to have priority or not. Usually we'll want to have play from behind, I think. Oh. Well, you don't have any space for Lockjaw. Zola left is gonna be good on the final turn. We just gotta fill up the right side so we don't get road. Space Stone is kinda useless here. Oh, never mind, Fest Tower gets moved around, I forgot. Okay. I guess Valkyrie mid is the play. They have priority, we can also Valkyrie right, they just ramped into 6 power. But we gotta ensure that we win middle, and Valkyrie is the best way to do so. Just to get Sunspot off his high horse. Although it doesn't do a lot, right? Still at 12. It's more efficient, that's for sure. Oh, we have priority. I suck at this game. Oh no. Okay, so now Arrow is an actual scare card. So is Blue Marvel. What if I just like... Nah, Zola right is not good. I still think we just do this. There's a lot of plays we can do. This one seems to be the safest because it plays very well around Arrow. And it doesn't lose to Shang-Chi neither. Bluff Snap.
I am Iron Man.
Let's see what the RNG gives us. This is actually useful info for us as well right now. Okay, where does this go? It does hit left. Okay. So we're also not losing to Blue Marble. So we can just go for this play again. We don't give them any Shang-Chi targets. This is entirely safe. Nothing that beats us here. What was it? The order was Iron Man first, Ironheart second, Zola third.
I am Iron Man.
I think this hit it right side once, right? Yeah, let's go. Woo, that was close. Okay. Jens just gifted this one to us. Pretty sure if we were playing for stakes, Jens would have retreated. And Jens did give me a bit of a sweat here because I did not remember how high our power went here. Give me a wrap card, please. What do we put it to the left? Something inverted, that's for sure. Inverted Iron Man or Mystique, ideally. Oh, mirror? Well, Dream Dimension makes it a bit tougher. This looks a lot like a mirror. But our opponent kind of just gave it to us, right? Didn't they? Just need to not whiff completely on the draws. It's pretty close to a complete whiff. Is it ever 9 energy? No, that doesn't really help. 10 energy it would be. Doesn't really help us though. Kind of want to keep Valkyrie for the right side. What if it is Psylocke middle? And then we just... Ah no, we can't do it though. If we play Bast, we can't do it. I could have played Psylocke middle and then we just go Jane left, Valkyrie right. Oh, these draws were horrible. Valkyrie ties. They didn't invert anything, so... They're far ahead right side on tiebreakers, but we should be good on middle. Or we join the RNG fest. But I don't really like our chances. Because we have so much stuff on the left, on the right. It's likely that this gets hit a lot. I think it's tie this, try to win this convincingly. Good luck to us. No! They play Blue Marble, it's not a mirror. Well, of course, they play Bishop, it's not a mirror, but... Ah, GG's. That was well played by them. Blue Marble kind of counters my Valkyrie, no matter how you spin it. But mostly we just got screwed by Dream Dimension. Otherwise we would have had like Foster on 5 and Ironheart Mystique on 6. I mean Iron Man Mystique on 6. GG's. Either way. Sentinel. We don't want Sentinels. Okay, that's not a Zola location. This is good for us with Iron Man and Mystique. Just gotta find them. And Valkyrie. I think we can snap just solely off of this location. Our opponent also has some playmaking potential, but now that Reality Stone is already out, knowing we have Valkyrie, like we have either Iron Man Mystique or we have Valkyrie. Armor in the Thanos deck. Okay. Could be Darkhawk into Mystique. They're playing really small stuff into the middle. Sacrificing Power Stone? Wild plays all around. Yeah, Iron Man into Valkyrie just wins. I would like to not show Iron Man yet, but it's by far the best play. Kinda have to. They might think that like Mind Stone into other stones is still good here. Okay, or not. This would have been an immensely high power game for us. This would have been an absolute blowout. They might also do an in-game tournament client at some point with spectator mode. That would be the easiest way to market the game as an esport, but I think we're pretty far away from that. Okay, they get Bast, negative, or Valkyrie. The anti-synergy is real. I still think we play Bast turn 1 because we have to... Like, we're hoping to draw a ramp on turn 2. 25% to draw either Psylocke or Zabu. Unlucky. So that means this is gonna be a tough game. Looks like a Shuri matchup, which means Valkyrie is cracked at least. Our opponent might know we have Valkyrie. Okay, so that means they have Shuri in hand. Otherwise, they probably would have floated and played She-Hulk on turn 4. Not necessarily good for us. Can't really get priority on turn 5. Maybe we can get it for turn 6. Oh? Okay, then I'm very surprised they didn't just float and play She-Hulk. All of a sudden, this looks winnable. Jane draws Iron Man and Darkhawk. Well, Ironheart, Iron Man, Darkhawk, 2 of the 3. Seems to be the best play because Mystique doesn't have a target right now. Probably right side to keep a bit of flexibility open. Because Zola will always go middle. Iron Man, 2 out of 3 to draw Iron Man, perfect. Yeah, good draws. So they'll probably try to arrow. Oh, wait, arrow actually beats me because of the Wakanda and armor. I didn't consider that in time. I don't think we run here. I can fill up the sides quite nicely. Where would our opponent arrow to? Right side. Or middle? If they arrow middle, we're just winning. Nice. GG's.
I am Iron Man.
Quadruple Iron Man again.
Iron Man.
We're getting this consistently, I love it.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
You are Iron Man indeed. GG's. But with this line of play, no matter where our opponent plays arrow, we would have to get super unlucky to lose this. Because she can only pull 1 card. And we played 5 on the last turn. Is this game's unlock mechanism still super predatory? I'd be honest, it's getting better. It's still not great. This is unbelievably good for us, even if they leech us. So this is Angela, Mr. Negative. I don't think there's a reason to play Bast already. Yeah, we're getting leech turn 1, but I'm pretty sure we're snapping back. It's like the only start that is very far ahead of a leech turn 1, I think. Oh, not getting leeched. Why middle? What? I mean, even with Space Stone, it's better to play it right side or left side. Lul. Never mind, we are getting leech turn 1. Okay, with Darkhawk we just secure the draw. We don't want priority yet, we don't want to get shanked. I think we just play Zabu middle or we do nothing. At this point we can float. Or we might actually lose this. I think I just Mystique now already, just to make sure. Because if we draw, like if we get this draw, we're just about guaranteed to win the game. Might get shanked. Why are Thanos decks so stupid? Add a Space Stone? Jesus. A good thing the Mystique survived at least. We beat Blue Marble in most cases. Power Stone, I guess. Power Stone mid Blue Marble. No, we still beat that. We're kind of good here, right? We beat Magneto. Oh, they did have a Space Stone though. They can still go taller on the right side. If they play something big middle and they move a stone, play something small here and pull something big, then we can lose. Doesn't Soulstone put Bast to 0? Yeah, right, I forgot about Soulstone. Bast has to go left side. GG's. That was actually very fortunate on my end. I think in most other cases I lose, right? If Mystique gets pulled out of middle, we lose the middle by 1. This Mystique gets pulled, we lose here by 1.